Greetings. What's up, y'all? It's Lyric. Welcome to my humble abode, but don't get too comfortable. um, so anyway, for those of you unfamiliar, I created this channel to encourage healthier, deeper conversations within our communities. And I might go off path sometimes, but it's all based, all of my content is inspired by me, my passion for, and I believe my calling for speaking about mental wellness, or just topics that work with mental wellness and our well-beings. Even if I'm speaking dating, it's all wellness, because I want to be my best self. I would like to encourage you to become your best self. And of course, meet good people. And they have to be well. So it's all wellness down the line. Excuse me if I can't articulate exactly what I mean at this moment, but you got me. I'm sure you got me. If you're here, you got me. So tonight, I was supposed to go live tonight, and once again, there's issues. So long story short, I am on my phone. I'm going to post this ASAP tonight. And then possibly I will swing, because I have to use my laptop to go on live. So I will attempt to go on live afterwards. I stated 11 or 10, then 11, then 1. So I don't know if anyone will greet me there, meet me there. I already have a tiny following, or however you want to call it. So, but I'm on my word, so I just want to put that out. So tonight I was gonna speak on something kind of silly, and then I said, you know what? I prayed on it, and I said, I have to speak to my parents out here. I've been meaning to, there's several topics on parenting I would like to touch on and build on, and haven't been able to have had my hands full these couple of days. School is coming. Some of you guys are already in the building, and some of us are homeschooling. So tonight, this is parenting through homeschool. Of course, some people been homeschooling before COVID. I am not one of them, and I was not typically the book smart person. Well, my reading scores, of course, my writing was always excellent. However, there was trouble in the other areas. My math, my social studies was pretty good, considering, like I went to school in the South Bronx. Um, went to 4 high schools, or got kicked out of 4 high schools. Um, yeah, so the whole bit. So um, it's not easy for some of us. It's not easy for any of us who's transitioning right now due to the darn pandemic, let alone, so, and then we want the best for our babies. So it is what it is. I'm sorry if I'm staring at my lopsided makeup. Um, I touched up on my makeup before I got on the camera for you, and one came out that way and one came out this way, and I left it like that. So now I'm looking and it looks so weird to me. But let me not be distracted and go ahead and breathe. Practice what I preach. The first thing I want to state is, or recommend, is that when it gets overwhelming, or even just in the beginning, you want to breathe before you even get to it. When I say breathe, I mean meaningful breaths, and deposit good thoughts. You will get through this. This is temporary for some of us. Some of us might continue with the homeschooling. However, it is the struggle is temporary, and there's always struggle before great things. So these kids, who knows? Sky's the limit for real for these kids, because they've had a rough year. We've had a rough year. Imagine the babies. They think they know, but they don't really fully grasp what's going on. It's so much to grasp. So a lot of adults haven't hit, so mentally yet, So yeah, I wanted to suggest meditation. Of course, have something to eat first, something to sip on. If you're a tea drinker like me, you sip your tea. If champagne for breakfast is your thing, stay at a minimum. Let's not get crazy. If you're a coffee drinker, like most of America, do you have yourself a sip. You deserve it. And breathe. Take it easy. Meditate. I always suggest meditation. It works for me. It worked for me. I was fairly wild. Been through a lot of stuff, and meditation helped rebuild me completely. So all the steps I'm telling you are things that work for me, and I want to go on and suggest to control your emotions. Let's control our emotions. Emotional, healthy people live happy lives. If you feel anxious, speak to someone, speak to anyone, speak to God, first and foremost about it. It's hard to help the children when you're anxious and stressed out. So a lot of times growing up, You know, most of us have parents, you know, I'm telling you this, that, and third, pay attention, siblings, whatever, helping us, aiding us with our homework. And, you know, we 9 out of 10, we do what we taught, and we continue the cycle like that. And, you know, let's face it, we can do better, right? We can do better, and nagging our children doesn't work. You know, it doesn't work. Despite what many think, it contributes. When I say it doesn't work, it might, you know, different things work for other people, different people. But one thing I can guarantee is that it deposits anxiety to the children. So they don't need that extra stress, all of that. Let me tell you something. If they're not comfortable at home with one thing, they're not going to be comfortable at home with anything. We're talking about anything. And kids that don't feel comfortable speaking up about something at home are more susceptible to crazy shit in the world, basically. I have, you know, my quote or less real talk in it, because there's no other way to put it. Like, seriously, if they're afraid to speak up about not knowing how to handle a math problem or how to read a word, they're not going to open up and tell you some bizarre shit that they experienced or feel they might have, don't even know. So, which will create a cycle of bad to worse, you know, in our communities. And everybody concerned, like right now it's election time, we're concerned about electing this and that. I don't want to go off topic, because I can easily with this, but change starts at home, like with all of us. So keep that in mind and really put your best foot forward with your babies, with your household, your neighbors. It takes a village. So keep your eyes peeled and be a blessing to whoever you can. Kindness is always rewarded. Kindness will always be rewarded. So, yeah, I was suggesting for the children to ask for help, but we can also ask for help. You know, there are people that are willing to help. And as I said, kindness is, you know, rewarding. If someone asks you for help, do that, because the angels are watching, God is watching, and what, you know, we don't do things like that for not good people looking for a reward. However, it's the law of the land, and if you have no reason at all to, if you feel like you're too busy, you might want to take the time out and help. Also, you might want to take the time out and ask for help for your child's sake, you know, if need be. Or on to my next solution. Take a step back. Again, breathe. Pause and revisit. So you can pause and revisit the situation, the problem, whatever it is, and get back to it at a later time. You know, we are not, at the end of the day, we are not teachers. We're all going through this together. We can only do the best that we can do. And you know, depending on your child, maybe a little bit more. Because you want to keep them, at a good pace with the others. So, when you know you've done, it's like with everything else. When you know you've done your best, you got to take a step back if it gets intense, it gets overwhelming. The goal is not to be overwhelmed. The goal is to be present and take care of the situation at hand, each thing, each day at a time, each moment at a time. That is the biggest aid, to anxiety and everything else that threatens your mental wellness. And, it's proven to be true. So, pause and revisit. And I'm sorry, I got distracted. I was reading something so sweet. Yeah. Peace, love, blessings. Let's do this. We all in this together. You can reach out to me anytime if need be. I'll back and reach out to you if need be. Let's just do this the best we can. 2020 has come with a lot, but we got this. You got this. You got this. I got this. I got me. I know you got them babies. I got them babies. All right. Peace, love, blessings.